Another crate drop, oh boy. But this is no ordinary crate, it's a real one! And instead of containing virtual items to be used in Valve's hit video game Team Fortress 2, it contains a small mystery figure. And maybe an unusual hat, I don't know yet. So, a while ago when I showed off the Soldier portable Merc figure, I said that they were basically impossible to find nowadays. I mean, I got the Soldier probably when they were first released in 2014, so it has been quite a while. And you can occasionally find these figures out of box, but they are still pretty rare. Quite a bit rarer than the NECA figures, but they're still usually cheaper when you can find them. Like, if you search for a specific NECA figure, you could pretty much find one at any given time. The price may be way overinflated, but you can still find them. These figures tend to be much harder to get a hold of, and when you do find them, they're usually $25 to $50 out of box. But obviously, when these were first released, a big part of the appeal came from the fact that the contents are random. And aside from the original one I got like 6.5 years ago, I've never once seen a sealed portable Merc box for sale anywhere. Until I did, and it was surprisingly really cheap, like cheaper than these figures out of box, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that. And I mean, I only have one other figure in this line, so as long as it's not another Soldier, I'll be happy, and the odds are in my favor here, I hope. Based on the side of the box, it appears that there's a 1 in 12 chance of getting either Scout, Soldier, Pyro, Spy, or Engineer, and a 1 in 24 chance of getting a Sentry. These figures can all either be red or blue, and the color will determine which accessory they come with. Like, for example, the red Soldier that I have came with a shovel, but the blue Soldier would come with the Buff Banner's bugle. And then the red Scout would come with Bonk, and the blue Scout with the Sandman. The red Pyro comes with a Fire Axe, and blue Pyro comes with a Flare Gun. The red Spy with the Disguise Kit, and the blue Spy with the Knife. And the red Engineer comes with the Wrench, while the blue one comes with the Destruction PDA. And as far as I'm aware, the Sentries both just come with the toolbox in their respective colors. But while the Sentry may be the rarest of the regular figures, there are also 3 super special figures that could be in this box, as indicated by these mysterious question mark silhouettes. But we'll get back to those later on, cause one could be in this box right now, and I don't want to spoil it. So let's open it! Nice and careful, no key required. And then after that, you got this nice silver Manco bag that conceals the mystery figure. And it is a red Spy. Alright, not bad. And since it's a red figure, he's got his little disguise kit, and a little tiny picture of Spy with Scout's mom from Meet the Spy. Here's a little close-up of it. That's pretty funny, I like that. I have no idea where I'm gonna put it so that I don't lose it, because it's really tiny, but it's funny, I'll try to keep it safe. And then the actual figure is just exactly what you'd expect. It's a small, stylized figure with a big head. I'm not the hugest fan of that aesthetic in general, but it doesn't look bad at all. I'd say it certainly has more character than the Funko Pops, and the paint quality on the face is way better than the NECA figures, to say the least. It's a cool little figure, and his arms can move up and down, and I assume his head is supposed to be able to go side to side like soldiers can, but it's super stiff, and I don't really want to risk breaking it. In general, you're not going to be buying these for the posability, they're just neat little statues. You stand them next to the Soldier, and you got a nice little team going there. Personally, I think the Pyro figure is my favorite of the group, and I'd like to pick that up someday too, but I'm happy with this buy. It would be really cool to see them re-release these boxes again, or even maybe do a new one with the other classes, but that's not something I'd expect to see anytime soon, unfortunately. The way Valve handles merchandise is just weird, where you basically have one chance to get it, and if you don't, oh well. Like I said earlier, being able to unbox it yourself and the mystery element behind it is a big part of the appeal, and if you just buy the figure on its own, it's not quite the same, but they are still cool. I would recommend them if you can find them. And now, since we didn't get one, let's take a look at those super rare figures. From right to left, they're a Pyro, a Spy, and an Engineer. That Pyro is Balloonicorn themed and comes with a Lollychop. And the reason I went right to left before is because, from the looks of it, the Balloonicorn Pyro seems to be the most common of the 3 rare figures. In fact, I've seen it for sale more often than I've seen the regular Pyro figures. Odd. But it is a really neat figure, and if I could get it for cheaper than I could get the regular Pyro, I might as well get this one. It's supposed to be rarer. The rare Spy figure is a clear plastic cloak Spy with an invisible ambassador. My cameraman seemed to think that this was really lame, but I think it's pretty cool. I wouldn't have minded if my Spy was clear. But I have seen a few of these pop up for sale, and they're usually out of the price range that I'd ever be willing to pay, you know, upwards of $100, and it's just not worth it for me at that price. But if it is to you, they are out there. And finally, the rare engineer is a golden engineer with a golden wrench. I'm making the assumption that this is the rarest of the three because I've only ever seen one, and it didn't even come with a wrench. It is possible that they're all equally as rare and some are just more desirable than others, but I do think this is the rarest of the three if I had to guess. And that's it! I don't know if this was meant to be a review of the portable Mercs in general, or just an unboxing video, but these are cool little figures, and if you do manage to find them anywhere for a reasonable price, I would pick one up. They are cool little desk toys at the very least, and if I do manage to get a full set, I might make a video showing them all off together. Maybe someday. And as always, a special thanks to my patrons like Varric, Captain Forex, Egox, Dex, Zero Attention, Hybrid96, and probably Vinegar. And until next time, peace out, dogs.